Fan is quite loud. Now that I looked at the microphone feed. Oh, it has to be loud. It's a hot day. There's the sound. That turn off. There we go. That salutations, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be starting with this shit. Definitely audible. Well, it's on full force. That's why it's audible. So it's like this is audible. All your fans are a lot. We enjoy being that way. 25 degrees there, Goblin. Well, same here. It was at least over 20 in the daytime, but then it came cloudy and now it's just humid and hot. Not fun. Yeah, Jump, this is one of the games I vowed that I would not play, but watching Tatumi play this on the Amiga yesterday, or was it on Friday? I got a bit of a challenge that I should play this game, try out the Amiga version, because I've never played the Amiga version of this game, and Tatumi said that it's a lot harder than the C64 game. I mean, the C64 version of this game is not that bad. I'm just crappy at it. That's why I vowed not to play this, because I'm not good at platforming games. But Tatumi said that this game is a lot harder than the C64 version, so I was pretty much challenged, so to speak, to try it out. Now I got curious what the temperature and everything is in here. Mostly cloudy, 19 Celsius right now, and 69% humidity. So yeah, it is hot and humid like a freaking jungle out here. I hate it. I don't like it. It hasn't rained at all, although at one point it smelled like rain, but there was no rain on the ground. That made it things worse. Wasn't this Amiga's answer to Super Mario Brothers? Well, at first it was on the Commodore 64, and this is what it was converted to the Amiga as well, but it wasn't really an answer, it was just a very popular knockoff. It was purely a ripoff, nothing else. Not an answer or anything, just a pure ripoff of Super Mario Brothers. It was even on the cover of the C64, one of the covers is that they actually almost say like, yeah, fuck you, Mario Brothers. They just wanted to make this game into a competition with the Super Mario Brothers, and they kind of succeeded in that, because this is a very popular game on the Commodore computers, 64 and Amiga. Has to be better than the fan game Gianna's Return. Seriously, don't recommend that you enjoy platformers overall. Kind of like Gloom was the Amiga's answer to Doom. Never played Gloom, but I've heard of it. That is another one of those ripoffs that is just Doom, but on the Amiga. Nintendo forced this game from stores. Yeah, when they saw this game and it was in stores, they actually went into the stores. Nintendo just forcefully told the stores to get that shit off the shelves and not to sell it at all. But that's Nintendo tactics anyway. They force people to put the things away if they are similar to their own games. Platform games can be challenging but also ridiculously fun. Some of your favorite games of all time fall under that category. Granted, falling and dying makes you rage, but that is part of the charm. Well, for me, the only platforming games that I am good at, that I enjoy, are of course Impossible Mission and the Mega Man 1 and 2 on the Nintendo. But otherwise, platforming games, they tend to rage me and I don't like them. It's not because the game is not fun or that they are bad, it's because I suck at them. And I get angry at myself, thus I get angry at the game and I vow not to play the game anymore. Just because I suck at it, that's why. The line you might be recalling from the ad on the box was, "The brothers are history." That's the one, that's the one. And then Gianna wound up on 2 different Nintendo consoles years later. Go figure. Yeah. I've never played the newer Gianna Sisters games like the Twisted Dreams or the other. Never played them. Well, left for 1. So let's start. See how badly I do. Just gotta get used to the controls here. That's all. And this is not gonna be any kind of a speed run or anything. I'm just gonna play the game and see how well I'll do. That bullet went right over you. Gotcha. Anything here? And don't be expecting me to be super good at this game or anything. On the Commodore 64, I'm really bad at this. I would have died on that first area already. Usually do. So now they can bounce off walls, if I remember. Yep. Strawberry power! No idea what it does. I only know a couple of those power-ups on what they do. No idea what the strawberry does, though. I did say I'm bad at this, right? Dying on a bee! Bees, my god. It is a very derivative of the original Super Mario Bros. It's the bricks and their layout that is kind of shameless. Yep. The berry turns your balls into homing shots. Ah, that's what the berry does. Gotcha. I've been watching Tatomi's streams of Gianna Sisters so much that I kind of remember where all the power-ups are. Kinda. I know there's something in here. Well, we have the strawberry now. That ball's gonna bounce there forever, isn't it? The song isn't very great, it's kind of boring. It's the same song in the Commodore 64. Only it's an Amiga version of it.
Yep.
Come on, get Okay, the bullet went through everything. Got it.
Hip.
Oh, come on. Whoa. You were surprised when you saw someone do a warpless run of this game, considering how hidden some of these warps are. Tatomi actually did that as well. He did a warpless run of this game at one point. Didn't he, Pato? I think Tatomi did that at one point. Deathless warpless run. Pretty sure you played the Commodore 64 version of this when you were about 13. Well, this was very popular on the Commodore 64. This version, though, not that popular. Ah, I see a secret. The similarity spot comes from all the bricks and the owls pretty much are like Goombas and such, so that's why people say that this is a ripoff of Super Mario Brothers. Just the enemies and everything and how the bricks are laid out and such. Got similar style to the Mario games.
Yep.
Understandable after all, you were playing the big Nintendo game on a Commodore after all. Yep. Smacking the bricks with your head, power up that lets you shoot fireballs, the stair pattern. Many similarities. Yep. And you're collecting kind of coins. You know, all that. There it is, that's what I wanted. That power-up is the most important power-up. Yep. Well, that would be a 1-up. But, there it goes.
Yeah.
The water droplet is pretty much a very important of a power-up to get because it allows you to go through fire. So now I won't die from fire all the time. Yep! Hey! Hey! Well, yeah, collecting coins or gems or anything is just about any platforming game. You're always collecting stuff in them. For points or just... well, usually it is just... Get scared. Gotta love it when Gianna dies. It's a big scream of death. Okay, you came back. Bye. Right up. Right into the freaking bee. Boing! Boing! Okay. I don't think I've ever made it this far on the Commodore version. Oh! No, actually I have. I remember that group of bees. Hey. This game seems real short, 7 stages already. It has 32 levels, if I remember correctly. Why am I getting spam? Get out of here. That might have been the game you saw, and yeah, you had the hack of this game, which, with the slightly altered sprites to resemble SMB, lobsters changed to Koopas, the diamonds into coins, and the giant gem at the end into a princess sprite. Right. That little castle you start out of, it probably end many levels by entering. Yeah, those are also similar. Tubes with dangers inside of them that you have time before jumping, yeah. Robo's pretty much listing all of the similarities between this and Super Mario Brothers and why Nintendo pretty much sued the company who made this for plagiarism. And why all of the games, copies of this game were pulled out of the stores by Nintendo's orders. If I jump up there, it's a lot safer, I think. Or if I don't get in anywhere, it's a lot safer that way, then. Okay, I'm then. Apparently I cannot put anything else there but S. Fine. You think the original SMB also had 32 levels, World 1 to 8-4? Well, if you do the math. Well, that's also a large difference between the C64 and Amiga versions. You couldn't bounce off of enemies in the C64 version, just flatten them. Yeah, actually, in the Amiga version, you do a super jump if you bounce off of an enemy here. Ugh. At least I tried it out, and I'm still as crappy at the game as I used to be on the C64. I think the furthest ever I got on the C64 version was level 12 or 13. The game has technically 33 levels since there's a final boss fight level. True, it's 33 levels, yeah. Hey, Hells. It's still a competently made platformer and probably considered a classic by some. Well, the Amiga version has the problem of the character slides too much. It's like they have slippery shoes on or something, so making some jumps is a bit more difficult, or just to stop on a block is a lot harder than on the C64 version. And also some of the level designs have been altered a little bit, like some blocks are a little bit higher than they are on the C64 version. So pretty much the Commodore 64 version of this game is a lot better. Random number site to select next game with? No, it's still the same as always, Jup. You give me a letter and I go for the game. Unless I find a game that might interest me, and we'll go with that. My going back to the menu is not working. Why is it not working? Excuse me. Hang on a bit. Just one moment. Should be in working order. Oh, so you want to get messed up that you played SMB on the NES years after the C64 version took you many weeks to get used to not pushing up and instead A to jump. That's easy for me. I'm used to changing controls in a whim. No, my returning to the freaking main menu is not working at all. I gotta restart. Reset. With some games, that button is a problem because it's the help button on the Amiga keyboard. So some games actually use that button. Into iGames we go. You used to have a more old school but super interesting platform game on the C64 called Montezuma's Revenge. It was more like Pitfall. Yeah, Montezuma's Revenge is fantastic. It's a fun game. Really hard. But I've always enjoyed playing that. I'm not really good at Montezuma's Revenge, but it's still a fun game. You can find my video, Robo. I did a video of it like 5 years ago or so. It's one of my oldest videos. Well, at least not oldest, but it's one of my old videos. Something like 5 years ago or 4 years ago. Did a let's play out of it. Uppercase H is just an uppercase I, but sleeping. That's not how that really works. Obviously, the emulator wants you to play Gianna the whole stream, and oh, thank you. Capital H can also be a skier on a DOS field of white snow. Well, maybe later. Next time, maybe. If I do Commodore 64. Burger Time and Panama Joe. Isn't Panama Joe the main character of Montezuma's Revenge? But H is the letter that has been given. To H we go. Well, there's Hard and Heavy, which is Gianna Sisters 2, but no thanks. I don't want to play that. Because Hard and Heavy is even harder than Gianna Sisters for me. Yeah, I played plenty of Pharaoh's Curse. Pharaoh's Curse is also fun. It's a very silly platforming game, but it's a lot of fun. I played it a lot back in the day. Actually, back in the day, I wasn't able to play it through. At least the first level. Because it's a never-ending game. Doesn't have an end to it. But I was able to collect all the treasures and play it through. Not easy. Hard driving? Ugh. Heart of China? Heart of China is an adventure game, if I'm correct. So I don't know if I want to play an adventure game today. It's not showing the images. Bummer. Some interesting names. No idea what most of them are. No to hard driving. Yeah, even Jupp agrees with me that no to hard driving. I know some of these games, not all of them. Hell Run Machine, what's that? I don't know. Let's see if there's a preview image. Seems interesting enough to me. Let's get to it. Oh, hired guns. All of your alts there. You will be played at some point. Trust me. Actually, Montezuma's Revenge doesn't end either. Once you reach the treasure room, you start over, but more rooms are dark until the area is pitch black without a torch. This game is utilizing the whole screen of the machine. So hang on. There you go. I'd rather have music, please. I enjoy... So it has its own editor. Let's just play. See what this game is all about. Please wait, loading. I thought this was the level disc already, because this is on a hard drive. Game doesn't want to work. Fine. Game doesn't want to work. So be it. Looks like some kind of a grid runner thing. Or like a maybe Paradroid. Mad Balls. High Seas Trader looks interesting. Never heard of it before, but just looked it up on YouTube. High Seas Trader. Hey, Heroes Quest. Quest for Glory. Huh. Kind of looks like pirates. Hill Street Blues? Never do the show, hide a game. Oh, there it is. It's pretty much an action game, if I remember correctly. Seeing images of this game before. It only has the name of the show and the characters in it. Otherwise, it's just an action police game. Isn't Helter Skelter a movie? Yes, it is. And it's also... I think Helter Skelter is also a song by the Beatles. That's where Charles Manson got the name Helter Skelter from the song. Pirates on Amiga was awesome. I've never played, really played the Pirates Amiga version before. Only on Commodore 64. And Mew is apparently foaming at the mouth because of Pirates. But it needs its own series of videos as it's so long. Yep. Pirates is a long game. I would have to dedicate a whole live stream for it on its own. You'd say Hell Run was more of a Snake-esque game by the looks. Yeah, maybe. You think it's a song as well? Yeah, no, like I said, that's where Charles Manson got the name for the Helter Skelter, for the group, from the song. Let's see, Helter Skelter. Let's see a preview of it. There is one. Oh, seems like a Pong, volleyball, Pang. I don't know what to make out of that. No, I will not play Hero Quest. No, thank you. There's a game named Pirates. You were referring to High Seas Trader being a pirate game. Come on, Mew the Mew. You have surely heard of Sid Meier's Pirates. Come on, let me see. Let me... Before anybody says anything, hey there, Petri, before anybody else talks here, let me show Mew the Mew the fantastic game of Sid Meier's Pirates. At least a preview shot of it. There it is. Pirates. Pirates is a fantastic game. It's about being a pirate. And finding your family that was lost a long time ago. At some point in Goblin, I actually will play that 2004 remake. Yeah, I have done a live stream like 3 years ago or so of Pirates, and I played it before. Anyway, Pirates is a lot of fun. It is. But I've never played the Amiga version before. Yeah, 2004, the remake is just excellent. I really like it. It works really well in so many levels. It's a lot of fun. But at some point I will stream that game, the 2004 Pirates. Hey there, Slater. So at some point we shall see the 2004 Sid Meier's Pirates. As far as you're concerned, Sid Meier's Pirates is the definite pirate game even decades later. Yep. Pirates is it's rather easy to game though, especially on cassette C64 that has no land battles. Pfft. That's not the way to play the game. That's lame. You need to have those land battles because they are what belongs into the game. You gotta fight against the fortresses. Otherwise you will not have any fun. Just waste 30 minutes trying to get into the freaking fortress because the wind is against your freaking sails. It's never easy. Sid Meier's, didn't he also make Civilization? Yep. Civilization, Colonization, Railroad Tycoon. Sid Meier has done a lot of strategy games, and they're all great. Must drink some water before you shrivel into a raisin. Yeah, better. Please, people, please. Remember to hydrate. Yes, Pit Fighter is on Amiga. It is there, unfortunately. Never tried it, but I do remember playing Pit Fighter in the arcades. Not a good idea. Pit Fighter is one of the worst beat-em-up games. Beat-em-up fighting games ever made. Tries to be like a mix-up of WrestleMania and Street Fighter, but it fails on every level because you cannot play the game. You hydrate with Diet Coke. Fight me. Nobody drinks Coke here. Well, anybody can drink Coke. I have played Hong Kong Phooey on the C64 version, yet it is based on the Hanna-Barbera cartoon. But let's try this High Seas Trader because Goblin recommended it. Even Assassin's Creed Black Flag didn't really capture the true essence of Sid Meier's Pirates. It's great in its own way, though. Drink pure lemon juice for maximum hydration. Might work. Impressions? I don't want to do any impressions right now, thank you very much. High Seas Trader. Fancy logo. Hero's Quest is great if you're talking about Quest for Glory instead of a Hero Quest. You always hide rates. Helps you get better prizes. What have I told myself? Not to read Mercenary's freaking messages when he does the freaking rim shot. Let everybody else laugh at them. I don't. Ugh. It's my solemn duty not to really read what the mercenary writes there, because his puns hurt me, but it entertains everybody else. What are your orders, Captain? Well, start a new game, of course. What is your name? What is your quest? What is your favorite color? This is really feeling like I'm playing Pirates. That was very bassy also. I can be Portuguese as well. Pirates has all the other four, but not Portuguese. Name my penis. Nope, I'm always been few. Blue. No, yellow! It's not Quest for Glory, it's Hero's Quest. Well, it's both. I mean, it was Hero's Quest before it became a series of games, so it was known as Hero's Quest first. So no need to fight later. Hey there, Logres! Haven't seen you in a while. Catching a stream in your wife's work hotel in Mallorca. Awesome, never seen this game, High Seas Trader. Well, I'm just playing, Logres, I'm just playing games on the Amiga. It's a random live stream. Why would you get called Captain if they don't even know your name? Well, I was chosen to be Captain, of course. You played Pirates of the Barbary Coast? No. Didn't even know that such a game existed. Alright, let's be English, because it's not just a language, it's also a nationality. What is the name of your ship? Bipil Snoot. Cannon fire. The makers of Hero Quest forced Sierra to change the name. Really? So it was a Hero's Quest by Sierra, the company, named it Hero's Quest, but they originally wanted it to be Quest for Glory. I do like the Quest for Glory name actually a lot better. Not really, but it's a pirate game on the C64. Maybe at some point I will try it out. Oh, we're at Liverpool. Mew, calm down. It's just a video game. It's how you start any other game. I'm a captain of the ship. I've just arrived here. And they probably didn't know that I was coming, and they didn't know my name. The only info that they had probably was that there's a new captain coming into port. So let's greet him and take all of his information for registration and such. That's how it works, Mew. Because they had a game, Hero Quest. Well, there's also that. And yes, Slater, SpiderMwa. It's an exotic name. So we're in Liverpool and not the Caribbean. Interesting. At least that differs this game from Pirates, because it's all in the Caribbean. Glory Hall Quest. Glory Hall Quest. Wasn't there a game called Glory Quest as well, though? Maybe that's why they changed the title. I think there is Glory Quest. Maybe. Pirate ships were the true democracy. Pirates were voted in by the crew and could be kicked out, so it's very possible that newcomer could be a pirate captain. Let's greet him and get all this information and sell it to the highest paying advertiser. Pool of Radiance is not that good of an SSI game. At least it failed and got lots of negative reviews. Because it differs so much from the usual SSI games. Glory Hole Quest sounds like an Aukasoft game. It actually does. Yep. At least they have a Beba quest. Alright, Chart House. This is starting to remind me of Ports of Call. Except this is ancient times. So I can hire more hellsmen if I wanted to. Where should we chart? Should we go like Gibraltar or something? Because it's close by? South Atlantic, North Atlantic, South America, African islands, Philippines, or East Africa. I feel like I should go to African islands first, just to feel out the game, you know. Not to go too far of a journey. Forgotten Realms prefer the Dragonlance canon. Well, for CRPG addict, the Pool is still the best of the gold box games. Huh. Well, I've never really played Pool of Radiance myself. Was it Pool of Radiance? Or what were we talking? Yeah, Pool of Radiance. Never played it myself, but I just read about it. That it didn't do well and all that. Go to the Barbary Coast. I can't go to the Barbary Coast. Enter the market. I got 5,000 gold. I can have 300 tons. All in all. Oh. Gotta remember, this is ye olde times. They have opium in there. Yep. Tons and noticed it too. Yeah, this is old times. They didn't consider opium as a drug back then. Back then it was highly valuable of a medicine. But it wasn't illegal in any way. So it was transferred and traded a lot. Surprised they don't have slaves. Well, still don't know, Slater, but it's a video game. I'm sure they didn't want to go that route, you know, because that would be bad for a game. There's a lot more commodities to trade than in Sid Meier's Pirates. True. And there, 1981. Remember that this game was like 1869. Oh. It's pretty much the same era as Pirates. We can start our drug empire here, right? Opium is the best painkiller there is. Well, I think that's what they used it for back in the day. As a painkiller. It's surrounded by liquor and tobacco. Yep. High commodities here. We can even buy some arms and sell those. It's one of those games where you need to figure out or just guess where to buy and sell everything. Yep. That's how they usually work these games, Gabriel. You gotta learn it the hard way. Well, let's go with something cheap first. So let's get some grains. Grains and wool. And accept. Ding! Bought myself some grains and wool. Not gonna have much of the stuff with me, you know. So what's in the tavern? Approach passenger. I'm offering 275 gold to take my cargo to New Orleans. Have you got room aboard your ship for another 8 tons of grain? First Mate leans close and says, we don't have a chart for that, Captain. So I'm gonna have to say no. Hello there, sailor. 12 eager sailors approach you, eager to test their mettle on the high seas. Morale low. Not gonna hire anybody if they have morale low. Apprentice. 21 eager apprentices approach you, eager to test their mettle on the high seas. I don't know what apprentices do. A soldier. So I can hire sailors, apprentices, and soldiers on my ship. What'll they be, Captain? Gossip. Everything's quiet, Captain. Okay. Let's go see the bank, then. Interest rate 9%. I could put in some money into the bank. Why does this have to be so freaking slow? Can I use this? Ah, unit. Good. Nope. There we go. I'll put the 800 in there. You are learning and you chastised yourself earlier. How did I chastise myself? If it's 1869, then it's after the Pirate Sunset, which was around the early 1700s. Yeah, the Sid Meier's pirate games are between 1560 and 1680, if I remember correctly. Insert joke about me confusing actual arms and gun arms here. Yeah, we'll be selling body parts. Yep. Be a ship of the damned with all that low morale. Emo ship. Okay, let's we need a chart. We do need a chart. I just don't know. Oh, I need to buy it. Duh. I didn't notice the buy there. I thought I was just done with it, but I gotta buy it. So let's buy the African Islands chart. Yes. What else should we buy? I said I keep forgetting to avoid your rim shot lines, but I avoided that last one you had. I'm getting better. Yep. At least I'm avoiding reading them out loud. Should we just get all of them? They're all 190. I think we should just get them all. I mean, it's better to have all of the charts. I'm sure we can get to Caribbean if we get a chart to it. I'll just buy them all. Because why not? The more, the merrier. There. My funds are almost the same here. Can I also... Should I also hire helmsmen? Asking 99, and the scale is 1869 is a game as well. You made a chip music cover of it back in the day. Cool. One of the chefs at your local restaurants got kerosene on his hands and ended up burning them pretty badly. It was in the news. Ooh. How the hell did... Kerosene at a restaurant? Well, probably for the fryers and such. Still, that's nasty. The police arrested him on possession of unlicensed fire. Oh, it was a joke. It was a joke. I walked right into that goblin. I really walked into that one. Unlicensed firearms. Did not see that one coming. Ugh. Well, Mercenary, if you haven't seen the puns and jokes section on the Discord, everybody else is taking over your job. But you can lose them somehow, or they are one use or something like that. Interesting tidbit of history, it is believed that the first true attempt at a computer was for safe navigation of ships while dealing with the harbor approach. Makes sense. This massive collection of gears was even based in binary, but the designer gave up. It became way too complicated. Understandable. I'm gonna hire you. Skill excellent, asking 99. Not too bad of a price. Although we don't really have that much money. Alright. We got ourselves a chart. So, enter dock. Outfit. Oh yeah, I need to buy some meat and food, just food and other stuff. So how's the cannons and such? Well, we're outfit with all... oh, we got a fluid. That's just any kind of ship, we got a fluid. Fluids are pretty good at cargo ships. Apparently I have 200 water, 200 meat, 200 food, and 200 rum. How about materials? Sailcloth, 20. Planks, 20. Small arms, 50. Ammunition. I have 100 rounds, 100 chain, and 100 grape. Hey, it's got all the usual rounds. You get all of these in the remake of Pirates, the 2004 remake. You also get the chain and the grape shot. Let's go back to the tavern and see this passenger or whatever. New Orleans. I don't have a chart for New Orleans. No stuffing 200 cannons with 20 guys in a fluid in this pirate game. Well, you cannot do that in Sid Meier's Pirates either, because all of the ships have their limits on how many cannons you can have in duty. Even if you had 200 cannons on the ship, only 20 of them would be used. Depends on what kind of a ship you have. Like if you had a galleon, it would be 30 cannons in use. So let's see what else has been said here. You have an 18 to 69 funds. No, that was not a 9 at the end, it was a 0, Mew. Sorry to say that. Rum will obviously bolster morale, of course. Also forget how many tons this contraption weighed, and just how complete it truly was. Alas, you find it hard to believe the total weight wouldn't have sunk most ships of the day. Definitely understandable, since the Babbage engine, the first mechanical binary computer which ever got complex enough to do anything useful, ended up a bit way too big to build in a ship. I mean, the first computers were like towers of machinery. Can I look anywhere how much crew I have with me right now? I mean, nothing showed me how much crew I had. And Mercenary, I won't be reading that. It doesn't show anywhere how much people I have already with me. I mean, it would be nice to know. Okay, right-clicking doesn't show up anything. Well, maybe you should take a nap then, Mew, if you're tired. But it's only a wafer-thin movie reference. Apparently, a modern digital watch has more processing power than the guidance computer on board the Apollo spacecraft. Maybe you have no crew? Well, that's what I'm trying to find out, but there's nothing here that would let me tell how much I might have already. I mean, with pirates, you don't just start the game without a crew. You have like a skeleton crew, like 15 sailors or so. But nothing here is even having a little bit of an indication where I could check this info out. No nap for me, we got a D&D session in 10 minutes. Okay, then fall asleep while playing, because that's a lot of text. You think one of those postcards that play music have more computing power? Possibly. You are having an odd effect of something to your right. To my right? To my right? And your left? That's the microphone, right there. I can push it off a little bit more. There. Now it's not showing on the webcam. Now it's not in the way anymore. And you can still hear me. I don't need to shout, you know, like shout right at it. It actually picks up really well, the sound, even if it's a little bit further away. It's good to have it a little bit further away, that I can do all kinds of Stanley hand movements without actually hitting the mic. Looked like a handsaw hovering in the air for a moment. Should we leave port? See what happens? And also, this little house on the right looks like it's a sleeping face, like... and just a little cottage. You don't need to shout, put your hands up, and the house throw your hands up and shout. Come on now. Throw your hands up and shout. Great song. Anyway. This here on the right, where my saber is now pointing at, it does look like a face that is like either sleeping or... Fingers, what's wrong with you? They're tired. Go to cabin. Guild ratings, titles, repair ship, rations. Everything 4 months, mediocre. Training journal events, crew log. Apprentices, 0. Sailors, 50. Soldiers, 0. Helmsman, excellent. So it was a good thing I got the helmsman, because we didn't have one. So I need apprentices and soldiers. Alright. So let's go back and hire ourselves some apprentices. I'll take 10 of you. And soldiers, I'll take... for now... I'll take half of you. Might as well set sail before Mew's session, then we can throw her off the boat to pirate style when time runs out. Make her walk the plank. Watch a Spidey freeze frame every 5 seconds on the Twitch side. Oh, come on, Jup. You don't need to always complain about that. That's all you do these days, Jup. You just complain about how Twitch is so freezing on you, but YouTube is not. I mean, we get it. It doesn't work for everybody. Do apprentices rank up as sailors? I don't know. You only remember it was like a late 80s sporty car. The Saab 900 convertible? It once took a 64K computer to run the mechanics to fold or unfold a convertible's top. This is where the game manual comes in useful. We have no idea what the apprentices do. I'm sure apprentices are like, probably like repairmen or such. They take care of the ship. Yes, please throw me off the ship. The cold water will wash over you and drown you slowly. I mean, wake me up. Wake me up. Yes, I can't wake up. Save me. Apprentice soldier, etc. sound a lot like ranking for troops in World War Europa. Save me from this thing I've become. Just defending why the YouTube feed is vital. Just saying. But you don't need to say it every live stream. I mean, I understand. I mean, it just becomes redundant and all that because, and also it might annoy some people. Not me, but it might. I'm just saying that it might annoy people if you always keep complaining about the same thing over and over again. Just a heads up, kind of a thing. You know, you get me. You get me. Game options. Sound on, music on, wind on. Okay. What do you click game? Blame. View titles. Nothing. But it's a lovely, lovely painting. I like it. Very nice. So guild ratings. Daring, honor, loyalty, nobility. Well, at least I have one nobility. Honor, loyalty, and nobility needed 15, average needed 25. I'm a peddler, apparently. Where can we go? Rations, repair ship. Journal. Total wealth. Okay. I'm new allies with Spain. Neutral with everybody else. Got it. Browse charts. Right click to cancel. Maybe if I sail somewhere else, I might get a chart. Can we leave port and just do something? I guess I'm here. I'm guessing. Holy slowdown, Batman. Starboard view. Raise the sails. Water is getting very shallow here. Well, we're just leaving port, so not a big surprise. There, much better. That music was awful. I didn't like that music at all. Let's just have a sound effects, you know. God damn, this game is slow. And this is Amiga from 1200 that we're playing on. Should be able to handle this kind of a heavy graphic quite easily. 1 frame every 2 seconds, you believe, yeah? I'm trying to get over there. That's the other port that we can see. Nice music, totally isn't getting annoying at all. Yeah, especially when it's a 4-second loop. I think it was a ship, that blob that we saw. And that thingamajig right ahead of us, it should be another port. Hopefully we can get a chart from there. If we can even get there. There are at least ships on there. As you can see, that is a ship. Enter port. Glasgow. Or Glasgow, as it's supposed to be pronounced. Alright. Enter chart house. Let's see if there's more charts that we could buy. Yes, there are. And they've got 2 helmsmen there for hire, but we already have one. South Atlantic, Cape of Good Hope. North Mediterranean and South America. Let's go here. You say maybe it was doing the Doom trick of ray tracing. You think you're remembering that term, but that technique is supposed to work far better on less powerful platforms, like Commodore VIC-20. Ray casting, yep. Any rumors? Everything's quiet, Captain. So you, passenger, got 7 tons of ivory that's due to Lagos. If you're heading that way, you can offer 153 gold for its safe passage. Don't have that chart for Lagos. Man. How do you get charts in this? It was interesting to try the game, at least to see what it's about. It's like a Pirates game, but more involved. Too bad it's freaking slow. I mean, that was like super slow on the sailing. I would get bored with this game if I had to travel over to India or something. Oh. If this game is on the PC or something on DOS, I'm sure it works a lot better there. But then, just... At least we know now. Yep. It seems like a very fascinating game, but this Amiga version... This game seems to be a bit like Ports of Call Pirate Edition. Yeah, that's what I said right at the get-go, that it reminded me of Ports of Call. You think there is a PC version? Probably is. Probably is. So, shall we look for something else here on H, or move on to... It was released on DOS. Okay, that's what I thought. Look for another game here on DOS, or move on to the next game? On a different letter, I mean? We're moving on to a next game, but another letter. Oil Imperium. I guess I could give it a try. So many people want to see me play Oil Imperium. I was not very impressed with the game the first time, but if you really want me to play this... Left half of the names are cut off. Well, that's because the, there, now you can see it. Petri wants me to play Oil Imperium. What do you guys say? I have played it once before. I have tried it out, but I wasn't very impressed with the game. But then again, it was the first time I ever played it, so... The game only trolls, you know. Funny. No Oil Imperium, it was kind of boring. You know, pretty much Oil Imperium is what the name says. You find yourself a land, you buy it, then you go drill for oil. That's all it is. It's a management game for oil. But it has all, it's not just going buying land and going there and putting up your oil rigs and everything. You actually do get to drill yourself. It has the action sequence of putting the drill on, and then you use the joystick to drill in to the ground to find the oil. Beverly Hillbillies, it ain't. Nope. If it was, I'll just go to the backyard and shoot it with a shotgun and see what happens. You remember calling it as boring as an oil drill and as painful as a dentist drill. Can't we oil just get along? So somebody said Obidus. Mercenaries votes for Obidus just due to the odd name. Seems to be a dungeon crawler game. You gotta eat, sleep, use. Pick. Disc. Drop. Talk. So it's not a dungeon crawler, it is a dungeon crawler adventure game. Seems cool. What do you guys think? An adventure dungeon crawler game. I really hope that it's not like anything like Elvira. Tons says seems cool, Goblin says try it. Will you stop with the oil jokes already? Stop it with the freaking oil jokes! Okay, I'm going into Obidus so we can forget these oil puns. If you don't stop it, oil get you yet. Wow, Obidus. Usually there's a lot more information than just the game name. Ooh, Psychnosis. There's gonna be lots of fancy graphics, because it's Psychnosis. Pretty. That's not how you build a freaking tower. What are you, Superman 4? Obidus. The graphics, graphics kind of remind me of Shadow of the Beast. Has the same kind of a font. By something development scenario. I think it's scenario developments. Giulio Zicchi. Not Zicchi, Zicchi. When it's CCH, you pronounce it like a K. Or a CK. Michael Hay. Justin... something. God said, let there be a tower. Let's see what this is all about. Obidus is loading. You are standing in a tall stone. Why? Why is everything a capital letter? Fuck, I hate that. That really irks me. Some people write like this today, and I hate it. It feels like somebody, it's like they have something wrong either with their keyboard or their brain. Every word has to start with a fucking capital letter. Now I don't know what it said because I was concentrated with the irkness. Damn it. Why do trees in the Amiga games always look so weird? Because they make them look weird. That's all. Alright, let's pick this, pick this. Okay, pick. There. Eat, sleep, use. Talk, pause, info. Heavy key, quantity 1, weigh 10 ounces. Value 50. Mystic 38. Wow. Alright, so it's not in 4 directions, it's 8 directions. Oh, can you talk? So let's try this key on the door. That worked. So how do I walk forward? You're leaving the current area. Yes. You are leaving the sanctuary of the top. Fucking wood lies ahead. I can use the joystick. Good. Kind of creepy. Let's go west. It looks like an apple. An apple. Yay. Oh no! Ow! Don't shoot me! I don't have any weaponry. And that's a cherry. Cherries. Certainly is an interesting style. Hey, there's something. Looks like a coin to me. Gold coin. Woo, we're rich. Pick nose. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. But it's a great way of upgrading your lock-picking skill in a Quest for Glory. Not very safe, but you can do it. Hey, that's a quiver. Now all I need is a bow. Ye olde Englishy, it iseth a style of emphasis. Nouns are capitalized in German, but the developers were in German. There was one Italian guy. It said there was a sliver key on the cold stone floor. Then there were 4 heavy doors within that had to be opened. So it's that style of RPG where every ounce adds up. Isn't it nice when deep, dark forests grow with such organized passageway symmetry? Reminded of how orchards are grown as I observed them while driving down a highway. Well, it makes adventuring easy, at least. I hope I don't miss anything on the ground. Let's go this way. Nope, that's a... Ow. That was a man with the intent to kill me. This way. Are these paths gonna lead me somewhere at some point? Like to a weapon? This feels like a dead end. Yeah. Oh. That's the place where I came from. Okay. A map in general would be nice. I'm lost 2 tons, so I have no idea where I'm going. Well, any dungeon crawler worked like this. I mean, the beginning of Eye of the Beholder 2, you go into a forest. Lands of Lore, maybe? A lot of games have this type of a beginning to it. So I went this way last time. Is there any other way I can go? Other than back? Apparently not. There are only so few places you can go to, apparently. Also, I should keep an eye on the ground. There might be items in those areas where I can't go. So it could be possible that I've been missing out on items. Anybody else as confused as I am on where to go, what to do? I'm back here. God damn it. I just went around. Ugh. It's one of those games where you have to freaking draw a map. Psychnosis games are known for their delightfully enchanted art styles. I do have the map tool thing, but I don't think I would want to waste it on a game like this right now. I just wanted to try it out. You mean where the movement is fluid, the enemies appear and attack like that archer did, other familiarity signatures? Try to fight guy unarmed. I don't even know how to fight. It doesn't say here that fight. Maybe I can use this. Or maybe I can talk to them? Let's see if I find one of these archer dudes. Hey, I want to talk to you. Ow. Can't you... Just a nice little talk? Could we just get along? For Pete's sake! I'm just wandering in a forest, totally lost, and all you do is just shoot my face, full of arrows. That's no noise. Ugh. Yeah, maybe click joystick. I didn't think of that. Use the fire button. Nothing happens. Use this. No. Talk. Talk to me, you douche. You do recognize the Psygnosis art style now that I mention it. Yep. They've always had this kind of a art style to them. Now I just want to see what kind of a game over screen this game has. Now you can't stop imagining dozens of lemmings building and bashing their way through the forest. Maybe that's how these passageways are so archaic, and you just go through them with all the arches because they dug through the forest. And everything turns red. Your time in this land has come to an end. Your bones will feed the carrion. I would think that it would be my meat that would feed the carrion, because that's what carrions eat. Rotting flesh, not bones. Bones don't really feed anything unless you break the bone and suck out the marrow, which is highly nutritious to some things. And back to the main screen. You are standing, yep, in a tall stone tower. 4 heavy doors are set within the walls. A silver key lies on the cold stone floor. So can I use this? I'm just curious. Can I use this on any door? We used it on this door. But can I use it on any door? I don't even know how I used it. The fire button doesn't do anything. I'm clicking everywhere, it doesn't use it. Freaking pixel perfection again. But your corpse itself is what gets called a carrion. True. It actually, corpses do turn into carrion, yeah. So they even got that wrong. True. True. You love a bone marrow. Some people think it's disgusting, but you love it. Well, like I said, it is a delicacy in some ways. Carrion is the rotting corpse itself, not what feeds on it, yep. Oh, that game was tested. Weird of a game. Interesting style to it, but where the hell are you going to find a weapon in there? You really need to scour every single screen so thematically. These were the days when Googling facts did not exist. Oh, how far we've truly come. Yeah. No help for those who played this game back in the day. They were probably throwing this game out the window. No preview for Offshore Warrior. Or maybe we should try another letter? I usually prefer to go to another letter after a game to see what's to offer there in other letters. Although Petri is curious about Offshore Warrior. What do you guys think? What do everybody else think about Offshore Warrior? No preview image of it, so we don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's either a platformer or a shooter of some kind. I mean, the game certainly sounds like a... It certainly sounds like either a platformer or some kind of a shooter. Friday the 13th! That's right, it's why we are here, right? Yep. Let's go for it. Let's see what it is. Offshore Warrior. By Titus. Ooh, I don't know. Is there gonna be any text on this, or... It's not loading. Or anything. It's just stuck. Nothing's happening. Yeah, that was a short game. Yep. You have to understand. Not all of these games work. That's why some of these games have the alt after them, because it's an alternative version of it. So, twist, this is the game. To learn why someone thought the game title of Augur would sell. This is what the Cylon hell must be like, 2 moving bars. Yeah, that makes sense. So, later. Is there anywhere you can download a snapshot of this Amiga? Ask Turrican when he comes around. He'll give you a link to it. Try Chaos Engine. No, I've already played Chaos Engine through in live streams. So Gabriel, you know what Offshore Warrior is? Mercenary votes for F. Job says I. That was the game over screen, yeah. So which one do we go for, F or I? I'm kind of leaning towards to F myself, so let's F this. F it is. Whoops. Let's go a little bit up. And everybody sees them. Good. So, there's your F. There's your F. I got Frontier. Never played that. Frantic Freddy. I think I played that on the Commodore 64. It was first. Never played or researched the game itself, only heard its intro tune on a PC Speaker PCM fan site. Okay. Well, lots of Commodore 64 games were converted to the 16-bit systems. Yeah, if I wanted to play Frontier Elite 2, it would require lots of live streams. But I've never played the game, so I don't know if I wanted to. Fiendish Freddy's Big Top. I wonder if Fiendish Freddy's Big Top exists on the Amiga. I gotta see. I just want to see if Fiendish. It doesn't good. Because I hate that game. Never liked Fiendish Freddy's Big Top. Just lots of stupid mini games in a very hard game. Never liked Fiendish Freddy. And I've played it twice on live streams. Flood, like enemy in the Halo? No, Flood is an excellent platforming game. Totally forgot that that's a platformer game. But Flood is an excellent platforming game. I have made a Let's Play series of it. Back in the day. And also, is Frantic Freddy the Frantic Freddy that we know? That is not the Frantic Freddy that I was thinking about. Okay, so that's a totally different game. What's Full Metal Planet? Oh, apparently it's the name of a game, Gabriel. Kind of reminds me of Rampart, Millennium 2.2, and insert your preferable RTS. What about Frankenstein? Go, Igor, with an E. Bring me a pillow. A pillow? Why not a shrubbery or a red herring? While you're at it. This looks stupid. Let's try Frankenstein. Only one way to find out if we can make it alive. Wow. That's some logo. They look like Muppets. I mean, all you need is to put in there is Oscar the Grouch, Big Bird, and Elmo, and voila, you got Sesame Street right here. I mean, there's like Bert and Ernie right there and somebody else. It kind of looks like Beaker, yeah. Didn't expect groovy music to go with this game. You mean this font that is on the screen right now, Jace? Or were you, Jace, were you talking about the previous? Oh, you're talking about this one. It does look very familiar. Especially when you mentioned the T. Tolkien stuff? Yeah. But I was also thinking Shadow of the Beast. For some reason. But Tolkien stuff actually has that kind of a font. You were talking about the Fear of the Previous, but it's the same font. I think that is like Shadow of the Beast or Tolkien used that font in the books and such. Certainly looks like it. Alright. Bring you a pillow. Jeez. Here we go. Ow. Okay. Wow. Just wow. Cool, I can crawl. That's a zombie. How are there zombies in this world when the good doctor is trying to create a zombie? Hey, it's the thing from Addams Family. Excuse me. Well, I got myself a body, but I was looking for a pillow. Yep. Anybody got a pillow around here? That's certainly not saying my name. You belong in this grave, a zombie. Oh, that guy's looking ahead in life. Ouch. Great. A giant died here, apparently. Judging from the size of those. A wreath. Can I grab that? Oh, great. I dropped the corpse. Great. Well, I didn't need a corpse anyway. I was looking for a pillow. Still looking for a pillow. This is how you climb ladders. You jump on them. I'm almost dead. I'm gonna panic. Did you know, Igor? This is no time to panic. Start panicking. There's nothing here. Great. Imbecile!
Yes, master.
Okay, let's go this way then. I mean, isn't this supposed to be the doctor's own place? Why are there so many monsters in here? This makes sense. Nice paintings of the werewolf. Hey, a mad butcher guy thing. I don't want all kinds of knives. I'm still looking for just a pillow. No. Stop biting me and all that. The crazy gardener is after me once again. Great hedge cutters that I don't need. God damn, this game is stupid. And not in a good way. It's just very annoying of a platformer. I can't get on top of those. Why can I not get on top of this, but I can get on top of that one where the arm is coming out of? That's a stupid design. Oh, brother. Why am I still playing this? Why am I even trying? That was enough. I couldn't take it anymore. You seem to remember Shadow of the Beast a lot. A lot of scars from that game? Yeah, you could say that. Never liked Shadow of the Beast. Did you miss a weapon or something? No, you cannot... jumping is the fire button. So you don't have any weapons in that game at all. Hey there, Kek. We're just playing random Amiga games here. Sure. Should we go to another letter? Shadow of the Beast is overrated. Yes, it is. Looks pretty and all that, but as a platforming game, it doesn't work. It's too hard. It's a really hard game. Well, I was the next letter said, so we're going to I. I. Fire and Ice is a platforming game starring Cool Coyote, I think was his name. Yeah, I think Full Contact is a beat 'em up. I can show them if you want to. We're moving on to I, but I will show those Full Contact and Fire and Ice. I'm sure Jup will recognize fire, fire and ice if you see the picture of it. Let's see if I can find it. Fire and Ice. Starring Cool Coyote. There it is. Platforming game. So maybe you recognize it now, Jup. If you've ever played this, you would know it. There was also Full Contact. I think Full Contact is a beat 'em up. I could be wrong though. I'm just leaving this on here. Definitely not the game you were remembering. Okay. And Full Contact is... that's a beat 'em up. Looks like very... I think I've actually tried this at one point on my own, and it's a very stupid game. Doesn't work really well. It ain't no Street Fighter or anything. Music is great in Shadow of the Beast. Yes, it is, and the graphics are great, but the game itself is not good, in my opinion. What is an impossible mission on Amiga? Well, you got an Impossible Mission 2 and 2025. I always found Shadow of the Beast to be creepy, which is why you never really liked it. It is a very creepy game, yeah. As because of the graphic style and everything they got in it. Fire and Ice was great. Imperium is a brilliant strategy game, but long. Fire and Ice is great. Mortal Contact! And no, Gabriel, not Impossible Mission 2. I hate the game, even on the Amiga. Actually, on the Amiga, it's even worse. It works really badly on the Amiga. Sure, everything looks nice and upgraded on the graphics, but the game itself works a lot worse than on the Commodore. Infection. No preview. Let's check out Infection. No preview of it, so the only way to find out. Let's see if Impossible Mission is the same on Amiga as C64. It is! Trust me, Petri, it is. Take my word for it. It's fucking crap.
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Impossible Mission 2 doesn't deserve that. I mean, it's a later Mastertronic game. It could be good. Not all Mastertronic games are bad. I mean, Mastertronic made Kickstart 1 and 2. Stay a while and listen. Decker can't get out of here. We're talking about the Impossible Mission, not Diablo. What is Incredible Crash Dummies? Well, it's the Crash Test Dummies, but... The Incredible Crash Dummies is the game based on the cartoon show of the Crash Test Dummies. Well, you didn't know that there was a cartoon based on the Crash Test Dummies? You know, the PSA dummies from all those car commercials that wear your seatbelt and all. Incredible Crash Dummies got a port here? Pass. Well, let's start the game then. See what this is all about. No, you did it, huh? Well, now you know. Oh god, is this reversey? Is this reversey? Or something like it? Yep. I'm sure everybody knows this game. Oh, okay. Didn't know that you could do that. Oh, that didn't work. I'm gonna lose immediately. Perfect. I was never good at these games anyway. Always make the wrong moves, as I've been making. Just defeat me already. You know you want to. Oh, come on, I can't move there. Whee! Damn it. Oh, why am I playing this? I hate this type of game. Yeah, I think there was Crash Test Dummies game on the SNES as well. I think it was there too. I mean, it could be the same game as we saw the name there, here, today, now. Anybody else bored of this already? You can see how bad I am at this. I've always been bad at this. I played this kind of game many times, but I always suck at it. The incredible Crash Dummies! Yep. That's the platforming game of the Crash Test Dummies. Is there a version of Tetris? Of course there is a version of Tetris. Every console or computer ever has had a Tetris game. It might not be named Tetris. Except it is. There's Tetris. Then there's Tetris Pro. Tetris, the Soviet Challenge, apparently. And Tetrix. So yeah. There's plenty of Tetris. Now, where were we? Here. In Oi! Never a fan of these. Me neither, because I'm so bad at them. No Thundercats. If it's just a port of the C64 game, it is going to be extremely bad. Oh yeah, I forgot that Seventh Guest actually has the Reversey game. And it's impossible to win that because the fucking computer cheats. Super Frog. I've already played Super Frog in one live stream and I didn't do well at it because I don't do well at platforming games anyway. But hello there, it's an extender. Quite an interesting name. There was a slightly more amusing Tetris clone to be found in that Monty Python video game. Really? I don't think I've ever gotten that far in the game to play a Tetris. Actually, I'm just curious. Let's take a look at that Thundercats. Thundercats. Yeah, that's the C64 game. Yeah, crap. Just pure shit. Yep. At least on the C64 version, the music is great because it's Rob Hubbard. Don't know about this Amiga version. I don't care. It is possible to win, but the more advanced your computer, the better the AI. So unless your computer is rather old, you have no chance at all. Exactly. So these days, it is impossible to win in Seventh Guest. Unless they have fixed it in somehow on the GOG version. I do have the GOG version of the game. Thunder, thunder, thunder rats! Ow. I've never seen Thundercats. I just know about them, but I've never watched the show. Only know about it. So, should we look more of games in the I section or move to another section? I mean, we only looked at the Infection Bandit. It was just a Reversey game, so we could give I another try. In my eye. International Sports Challenge. No. International Soccer. Yeah, that's not a sensible software game at all. International Ice Hockey. I think I played that. Insects in space. Well, that looks like a really crappy shooter. No. This is Drop Zone, or what's the other one? Defender. And apparently I need to keep babies safe. Okay. I've already played It Came from the Desert. Already played that. Oh, Into Eagle's Nest. I have played this. This is like a Wolfenstein type of a game, but extremely hard and stupid. This is like Wolfenstein Castle on the Commodore 64 or Spectrum. Similar type of a game, but a lot dumber. I have played this before. I played this before. You might try T for T next. Okay, let's go for T. A friend of yours absolutely hated Thundercats. He used to call it blunder twats. Well, each to their own, you know. What's Indigo? Says unreleased. Indigo. Well, it seems to be a platforming game, but apparently it was unreleased. So. Looks more like Gauntlet. Gauntlet. Well, pretty much Into Eagle's Nest, you are, like, I think either a British or American soldier sent into a Nazi castle and destroy them all or something like that. It's just a very stupid game. I didn't like it at all. I did play it for quite a while, but in the end, it just doesn't really matter. Well, let's go for tea. And I'm not talking about the drink. Hello, Syndicate. Nice to see you again. Alright. Let's see what we got in here to choose from. I like it that there's both Hero and Ninja Turtles. We can play the European version or the American version. Does the Amiga have a Time Bandit? Probably does. There. At least Time Bandit. But I don't think that's the game you want. Ninja looks very much like the NES version. It does. And the Hero Turtles, they had more stuff here. So this is an upgraded version, the Hero Turtles, but the Ninja Turtles looks exactly like NES. The Hound of Shadow. No preview. Hey, look, it's the Great Giana Sisters, the one that I started this live stream with. And also, have you loaded enough? Yes, you have. I can pull this off. No more wiring on the friggin'. Table tennis simulation, huh? I do like table tennis. Any preview of this? Turtle table tennis simulation. I'm gonna play Lost Vikings at some point. I'm gonna play that. Dedicate a live stream for it. There's a lot of games in T, so let's start with the table tennis simulation. I'm actually curious about this. Let's see what it's like. That's what the random game live streams are all about anyway, just trying them out. Techno Cop, a RoboCop clone? I don't think so. But you never know. Nice 80s type of a... Almost looks like it's taken from a TV or something. Turtle table tennis simulation. Nice sneakers. Competition. Training. What? Ins off, out, def, ins, def, bench, ins, bench, out. Inside offense, out offense. Inside defense, out. Pin. No idea what that means. Yeah, you got me too. I mean, I know how to play table tennis, but I don't know all about this. I actually do have ping pong paddles myself. You wanna see them? Yeah, inside, outside lines, but pin. Yeah, I don't know what pin. Pin house. Pin hitter. You think those might be 6 different AI playstyles? Could be. I'll use the joystick keyboard too, thank you. Straight stroke, top spin, slice, variable. Service, straight... I don't know. That's weird. In order to hit the ball, I have to use the joystick. Yay! Woo! I can just do this and see what happens. This is how you play the game. It'll work. So we got a band down there under the table, and also that miniature, cute little miniature table on the right. And also a mouse on the bottom left, apparently. So how do I escape from this? Ah, space. Space, 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 knowledge. Can I go back more? Somehow? Function keys don't work. No, I don't want to play more. I want out of there. Here. Get me out of here. No, I didn't want to... How the hell do I get out of here? Backspace. Enter. No. No. Nothing's working. The game. She not letting me out of here. It's not letting me out! Ugh, fine. Well, it's interesting to try, at least. Okay, let's try Time Bandit next then, because the loggers want to be quiet about it. So let's try it. Poor programming! Yay! To quote Jonah Barrington's squash of C64, love all. Is this the game that you were thinking about, Logres? Or is this something else? 1985, huh? Bandit 1's controller, joystick 2. Bandit 2's controller for a 2-player game, joystick 1. Today's heroes, nobody. Time Lords, no, Crazy Kev, apparently. I think the game is correct because Logres is apparently going all yeah. Press any key to continue. Okay. Press F1 and 2 to change controllers, 1 or 2 to start the adventure. Whoa, fast. Kind of reminds me of Commander Keen. Okay, now it reminds me of something else. Ow! Why are there bombs rolling all over the place? Okay. Aha! Now it reminds me of Oop! Also reminds me of Gauntlet. Man. Way out. I don't want to go out yet. There's more treasure to be found. Hey. No! Out of my way. Now I'm getting out of here. I'm starting outside this time. Snakes! Why did they have to be snakes? Spiders! My brethren! Please don't kill me. Oh, there's a diamond. Ow. 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 How do I get to that diamond? I'm a real Speedy Gonzales here. Ow, ow, ow. Just walking into all the enemies. Ah, I see. Maybe someday I can actually make progress in here. Money bag. A key. That's what I need. Ow. Whee! Give me that dime. Nope. Yeah. Get me out of here. Where's there a Pac-Man? Are we gonna kill? Oh. It actually is Pac-Man. Clever. Ow. That is clever. Actually designed one of the levels after Pac-Man. Ow, ow, ow. Why am I running into them? And the guys even turn blue, just like the ghosts do. Oh, crap. I can't shoot them! Ow. Ha! No! No! Yeah, I did it. We're literally in Hotel California. Ugh. What else you guys be typing there? There was a really bad game called Orange Squash on the C64. You had Spider try it once for one of your nightmare game suggestions. I don't remember Orange Squash. Maybe that's a good thing that I haven't. Oh, I can save or load. Huh. Save to which buffer? One. I can save the game. That's interesting. So, let's go to this place. Now, this is reminding me of Bomberman. Ah! Where did I go? What did I do? I got the key, so I can exit now. Ah! At least I found some treasure. Woo. This game is fast! Not sure if I like it being so fast. Ow. Ow. Be shooting all the time, you moron! Open fire! Ow. I'm almost dead. Oh no, that was this kind of an enemy. Oh! Aliens! Alien cavemen. Lizards. Something. Why is there a pentagram over here? Oh, that's where they... You have died. This adventure is over. Oh, they came out of pentagrams. Yay, spit and few. Oh. Hey there, Buffalix. The one that started with rollerball, and then you had to shoot at llamas in the totally awesome level. Still no memory. Such a brilliant early two-player game. Yeah, I think this might be fun as a two-player game, sure. Still, it was enjoyable. I liked it. A bit too fast to my taste, but otherwise, pretty good game. Pretty good game. I liked it. I like the style of it. Hey, theme park. Awesome. Such a hot day. I mean, it's evening time. Maybe I should open a window just to let, you know, outside air in. To help out with the air in the room. Can you slow it down? It seemed to be running at X2 speed. Well, I would have to restart everything if I wanted to do that, and then probably all the other games wouldn't work as well. It's because this is a Amiga 1200 system that we're playing everything on, so some games don't work as well with the a 1200 system, so it speeds up some games. Sounds like you'll have to play the Nightmare again. You're kidding? Just kidding. Don't worry, you're not that malicious. You're just malicious with your puns instead, then. Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, please, wait. How old is that show? Yeah, Thomas the Tank Engine started, like, in the 60s. Yeah. Thomas the Tank Engine is a really old show. There he is. That freaky face. I have not played it. Show actually started in 1979. Oh, it was just before the 80s, not 60s. I thought too that it was started already at the 60s. But 79? Okay. The 1200 you had used a disc to bring it back to an A500. Oh. But the books were much older, so maybe the books were from the 60s, but the TV show is 79 then? Okay. But yeah, there is no real quick way to do it right here and now to change it into a more of a Amiga 500. Unless I can change the chipset and the CPU that it works right away. Maybe that might do it. I don't know. And if you recall, didn't they have some famous comedian as the conductor on that show? I don't remember anything about the show. Especially the live actors. It's a good emulator. Yeah, WinUAE is a very good emulator, especially because this whole setting was sent to me by Turrican, and this is his real hardware Amiga 1200 hard drive load. All of these games are on the hard drive, and this is his real machine that he sent me. It was Ringo Starr? Really? The first Thomas the Tank Engine book was written in 1946. It's a lot older than we thought. For what you remember, you control the tracks and you have to get the train to its destination. So it's like the train game in Donald Duck's Playground. Thunderbirds are go! Yeah, there is a Thunderbirds game. For a while, it was Ringo Starr. Huh? All I know, what I do know about the Thomas the Tank Engine, that in the early 2000s there was a movie of it, and it had Alec Baldwin as the conductor, and there was Peter O'Toole, and what was the girl's name? Mara Wilson, I think was the girl's name, who was in the remake of Miracle on something Street. And also Matilda and some other movies. Was Life and Death released on the Amiga? I think so. Oh god, I still see that there. The narrator for Thomas is Ringo Starr. Ah, he's the narrator. It was a short story in the second book of Wilbur Awdry's The Railway series. Never watched the show either, it's just random hearing random facts. Like most of your life. Let's see if there is Life and Death. I think Life and Death should be on the Amiga. At least that name sounds familiar. Yeah, there it is. Life and Death. If this is what... oh, no preview. But yeah, Life and Death. For Goblin. Play Thomas the Tank Engine. Really? Should I? Just remember hearing random facts. There you go. Just random hearing random facts. No, I randomly hear this random fact. Now, where was Thunderbirds? Not Thunderbirds. Something else. What was it? Thomas. That's what we're looking for. Thomas the Tank Engine. First thoughts, Punk clone or Acid Trip interpretation to Pink Floyd. Breakout. Should have figured that it's a breakout game. The wall that you need to break through. Will the theme tune give you a copyright strike? Well, it's a video game, so that's different. If it plays the real tune from the TV show, that would be, at least it would be muted. You're looking at The Way of the Little Dragon. I would think a platforming game. No, that's a beat 'em up. A weird looking beat 'em up. There's also Thomas the Tank Engine 2. Okay. I guess I could give Thomas the Tank Engine a try. I don't know. Not expecting anything high out of this, but it's Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas is harmless. It's one of those shows that are ageless, if you ask me. Thomas the Tank Engine. Looks really weird there. That's the TV show music, alright. A really slow version of it. I'll play normal. Sound effects or music? What do you guys think? I think I'll go with sound effects. I want to deliver the tractor to the farm. Medical supplies. Coal. Mail. Children. Take the children to the seesaw. Okay. The little railway. Oh, so his face is telling me which one is, that's the hardest. And that's the easiest. Sounds like a mod version, so long as it's not sampled directly from the show. No, it wasn't. It was definitely a mod version. That somebody wrote it. It was slower than the original theme, and whee! There's number 6. If anybody remembers whose name, who has what name and such, good for you. There's no way I can ever remember these characters. All I know is just Thomas. So many trains in that show. There goes somebody else. Please don't hit me. I'm just trying to go up here. Whee. The showing of the points reminds me of James Pond 2. Did I make it? Thomas, you winked! That's new. Task has already been completed. Topake would have made a flag joke by now. Yep. Definitely. Or speed run. I'm glad he's not here anymore. I remember Gordon was a long green steam engine. Stream froze. Nope. Well, apparently it froze for Jace. Bummer. Henry is the long green steam engine and Gordon is blue. So I'm gonna stretch this out a little bit. There we go. A little bit more. There. Now you can see it better. Apparently it froze for Jace. Get ready! Oh, I gotta get that bell. Wasn't there one called Percy? I think so. Bonus stage! Second place is good enough for me. Please don't crash into me. At least it shows a red flag that, hey, I'm coming through. No, there. No. You stupid train. I lost R2. No! Why? There was no way I could avoid that! Call bullshit. Get out of here, number 5. Whoever you are. No!
Hurry up, Thomas.
No, you hurry up. You don't know how hard it is the life of a freaking train or a tank engine. Going super fast. Oops. I went a bit too fast. No! Oh, take care, Lordress. I think I'm done with this game. It's a fun game, though. That was a fun game. How can you dodge the oncoming when there's so few track choices exist? And also when all the others are all the tracks that I need to go to avoid them. In other words, you don't dodge them, you just die. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it's not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. Why does this exist on this list? Why is this here? Try the sequel. Nah, I want to try something else. Because as far as I saw of the sequel, it seems to be the similar type of a game, so. But why does this exist here? Ugh. I think I talked about this before when I saw this last time. Thundercats? No. Just looking at the picture of Thundercats, it is exactly the same as the Commodore 64 game, and that sucks. How about The Spy Who Loved Me? I never liked The Spy Who Loved Me. I mean, it's not that bad of a game, I just suck at it. Letter O? Let's go for letter O. Yeah, thank you, Mercenary. It is actually a good choice to go for another letter, instead of staying in T. Third Reich is the Nazi army. Didn't you know? I mean, we were already at O, but there's still some games on O that we could try. Probably some WW2 strategy game. Yeah, probably. Overkill sounds like... It's not like what I thought. It sounded like a some kind of a shoot 'em up game, but can't really tell about this. Kind of looks like another Drop Zone or Defender clone. I don't like Outrun. There, I said it. I don't like Outrun. Well, there's two different versions of it. The good Sega version or the really crappy US Gold piece of shit. You take your choice. Oriental Games, some offshoot of the Games series? Probably. It's a fighting game. Seems to be all kinds of it's a martial arts beat 'em up competition game like Budokan, probably. But I don't wanna. I already said I hate Outrun. I don't like Outrun at all. Yeah, Lotus is a much better, yep. Never liked Outrun, no matter what kind of version of it. Oops Up is a Pang clone. I've played it, not on a live stream, but I've done a video of it. Oops Up actually is a pretty fun game. It's very... But the problem is, with Oops Up, it has like over 100 levels to it. It's an extremely long game if you want to play it through. But it is possible. Me and my brother back in the day, we actually played this through. Took us about a couple of days to do it. But we did it. It's a really challenging game and a fun game because it is a Pang clone. Overlander seems to be apparently a driving game. Operation Wolf. Now that's a fun game, at least the NES and arcade versions you tried. I have played Operation Wolf on the Commodore 64 a lot. You think Orc is Orc Attack? Probably is. No, that is something else. Looks like a wannabe Shadow of the Beast type of a platforming game. I can't even tell which one is the which way this thing is facing. The arcade version of Operation Wolf is the best, of course, because you have the gun instead of using your either mouse or joystick. I mean, of course, of the arcade versions of any type of a light gun game is the best version. Because you get to shoot with the gun. Not with a slow-ass joystick or... It looks like a distorted firebrand from Gargoyle's quest. Okay, I'll take your word for it. So what game should we go for? Hey there, Phantom. I think Oxonian is the last one on O. Yep, because there's POW not right next. I'm gonna try out this Oxonian. It looks interesting. By Time Warp. Action game, strategy game. I'll take the action version. Another one of these games that actually utilizes the whole monitor of the Amiga. Amiga. Ah, sound by Chris Hillesbeck. People still don't know how to type his name correctly. I mean, they got the German Y in there, but it's with one L, not two L's. The Hillesbeck. Hey, 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 hey. Jeez, hey to you two. Okay. Randomly spawning enemies. Okay. Yep. Ow. I got myself some food, apparently. Hey, hey. Are we gonna get some hay? So this game is pretty much Gauntlet. But apparently I can also pull or push these boxes. Thanks, Becky, for the Oxonian cheer. Why do I need to push all of these? Is he the composer for the Turrican games? I think so. But he's also the composer for Great Giana Sisters. So yes, Chris knows how to make great music. I get it now. I get it now. There, we got all the boxes. Now let's get out of here. Bonus! Ah, I can buy stuff apparently. I got 815 coins. More energy. Why would I want to buy score? Moves, pulls, what? What? Neutron, proton, what?
What do all these mean?
There, for 50 coins, I bought myself 10 more moves. So apparently you have a limit on those. Did not notice that that was a thing. Only 10 energy for 200 coins. Really? Everything's really red here. Hey, 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 hey. That was easy. That was really easy. I'll buy the proton. At least I'll have a better weapon. Oh, great, I'm gonna run out of moves. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Apparently everything's limited in this game. I wonder what happens once I run out of pulse or moves. Yep, cannot move that anymore. I think I got myself an upgrade on the weapon. This game is way too harsh. I guess I can't solve all these, the rest of these, maybe I can. I'm running out of energy. I got this weapon back. Yay, I got them all. How? I do not know. Now, where's the ladder? Bonus! I don't have any coins? How did I not get any coins? This game's stupid. Ah. Well, I screwed all that up. Ow. Ow. Oh, I can just walk into all of them. At least now I'm getting coins. Maybe this is supposed to be a bonus level. Because I'm getting energy, I'm getting coins, I'm getting points. No moves or pulls though. I got a nuke. The ultimate weapon of a nuke. Ow. So much for that weapon. Apparently you run out of weapon as well. This game is kind of stupid, if you ask me. An interesting combination of gaming style, but a red box gives you wings. Not sure if it was box, but yeah. This game should be called Hey Hey Hey. Yep.
Hey, 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 hey.
That certainly was something. Let's go for one more game. What letter should we go for? You wonder what the strategy version is then. Probably just a puzzle game. Without any of the enemies, so it's just pushing the boxes. U, F. No, U, F. Har, 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 har. We got the best jokes right here. U, F, C, R. What does that spell? Ufker. I don't suppose there's something called hay. I don't think so. Let's check out. Just for shits and giggles. Any hay around here? Well, there's Heimdall. Nope. No game that starts with hay. But there is Yo-Jo. Now back to you. To me, to you, to them. Vader! It's not Darth Vader, it's just a really, really simple vertical shooter. They shoot him up. Not anything good. I think I've tried that at one point and I was like, it's like Action 52-esque. A very meh game, yeah. You just realized UFC is the acronym for Ultimate Fighting Championship. Only now realized. I'll have to see a playthrough of Life and Death someday. You really want to see how well I do on that. Oh, I guess I could give the game a try, because I've never even heard of the game. At least I've seen the name around, but I don't know anything about it. UN Squadron, I think, is a platforming shooter. Yeah. An anime game. Oh, it's a horizontal shoot 'em up. It's nothing. It's I've seen. I think I played the arcade version of this, and it's a lot better. Although it could be good here too, but it's just a horizontal shoot 'em up. It's a surgery simulator. Can you play under pressure? Dim bim 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 bim. Dim bim 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 bim. Dim bim 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 bim. Yo, VIP. Let's kick it. Oh wait, that's not under pressure. Under pressure. Look it down from me. Look it. I guess you didn't want me to play it like that. You mean the game. Let's go for an ultimate for the stream to run for the next 50 hours. Well, Under Pressure looks like a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up, except it's a walker type of a shoot-'em-up. That's weird. Uninvited with a mouse control sounds like a PB and J. Well, Uninvited is an adventure game. Semi-realistic surgery simulator. I think I have played Life and Death. Didn't do well. Didn't know there was an AGA version of UFO. Well, this is XCOM. Great adventure game right there. Actually, Universe is on the suggestion list still. I don't remember who requested it, has requested it, but it is there, Universe. So I will play Universe at some point, just to give it a try. Under Pressure looks like it has a Gradius power-up system too. I mean, actually it does, right there. Shield, bullet, missile, ripple, flame, smart, energy, mystery. Interesting. Oh god, not uninvited with that poor interface, stupid bloody tomato monster and moon logic puzzle stick run, and you already suffered it enough. I remember, I was there too, watching at them at some points. I wonder what, ugh. Ugh. Oh, this is that, yeah, I know this one, yeah. Not gonna try it. Utopia. Oh, this is like a Populous type of a game, I think. Oh god. Untouchables. Yep, that's it. That's the platforming game I tried on the Commodore 64. Didn't like it. No, thank you. I know that the game. Don't want that poor interface, please. Wasn't uninvited from the same people who made Deja Vu and Shadowgate? Yep, it is. Uninvited has the same interface as Deja Vu. What is Unsensible Soccer? Probably a hack of the original Sensible Soccer, but why is it Unsensible Soccer? And also, yeah, somebody said Universal Monsters. Seems like a isometric platforming game where you're at the Universal Studios. Huh. You noticed his restream, but was too busy discovering Zerolon. Yep. What does look boring, Jup? Unsensible Soccer? Or something else? Well, it's definitely Sensible Soccer, and Sensible Soccer is a great soccer game. So somebody just hacked this and called it unsensible, but I just wonder what the unsensible feature about this is. It's not a boring soccer game at all. It's actually really high intense action. You have another chat screen open, someone wanted to add you, and you put it here. Whoops. Wrong window. Ultimate Golf. Sounds exciting. Looks absolutely hideous. What the hell is all this crap? Anybody else think that this looks horrible of a golf game? Jeez. Too much on the screen. It's way too much stuff here. Unreal. Well, certainly it's not an Unreal Tournament. So it seems like a 3D shooter. Interesting. You would have suggested Sensible Soccer, but you're sick to death of hearing about the bloody World Cup. Yeah, it's all about the World Cup these days. I was playing a golf game the other day. Warned a friend to dock in case you threw the controller to the TV while playing it. As your friends send off and say in Urk, WWD, wrong window of doom. Unreal is a side-scroller, kind of like Shadow of the Beast. Gotcha. Well, it's got dinosaurs in it. So unreal. So nothing in the U that caught anybody's attention. At least nothing seemed interesting to me. Let's go to D. I don't want to check Ultimate Golf. It just seems too much stuff in it. So I'm gonna move on to D. You're pretty sure that was a good game, from what you remember. It just looks too much of a hassle to play. So instead I'm going to D and see what we got here. Got Die Hard 2, Dick Tracy, Duderos. I really should give Duderos another try. on my own at some point. Deuteros is the sequel to Millennium 2.2. People have been living happily back on Earth for at least 900 years, and now but they've lost all contact with the colonies that they made in the solar system, and now they're just trying to get back into space and see if they can make contact with the colonies that they made 900 years ago. Unsensible is a covered disc version of Sensible Soccer in which the ball has been replaced with a grenade. It will occasionally explode and kill nearby players. Well, that sounds really stupid. Dick Tracy, The Adventure? Interesting. But I've never cared about Dick Tracy. Oh wait, your mistake. You were thinking of Sensible Golf. Yeah, Sensible Golf is a great golfing game. Looks complicated. Dino Wars. No preview. Dinosaur Detective Agency. Oh, it's a stupid platforming game. Of course. Deja Vu. That's not bad on the Amiga. I think there is no Deja Vu 1 here, just Deja Vu 2, as far as I remember looking at the list of games. There is no Deja Vu here. I wonder where it is. I'm sure it must be here somewhere. I know I saw Deja Vu somewhere. Just pondered if Dino Wars was Transformers or something else. Oh, you're thinking of Transformers Beast Wars. It wasn't Dino Wars, it was Beast Wars. Yeah, if I'm gonna play Deja Vu or Uninvited or anything like that, they're gonna be their own live streams. Because they are adventure games. But that's only if I will play them. I do not like Defender of the Crown. I have said this many times. I do not like that game. I wonder how many Dizzy games there are here. Dizzy, Prince of the Yoke Folk. I played this, I have played one of these Dizzy games on the Commodore 64. One of the Commodore 64 versions. Wow. Okay. Ah, good old Dogs of War. So you are claiming you have seen Deja Vu on the list before, but you can't recall where. That's ironic, given the title. I just know that the game is there. You really have to make fun of everything, don't you, mercenary? Well, because of that, you're gonna get the female egg. There. Because of that joke. You're being punished. If you knew precisely what you were doing, Uninvited and such are quick plays, else lots of deaths to be had. Well, with me, it would be lots of deaths. So, is there anything here that might catch people's eyes? Because we haven't played a game here. Come on, let's play a game. Somebody, give me a game. Like Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's certainly Donkey Kong. I mean, that is exactly Donkey Kong. Double Agent. Seems to be like Spy versus Spy or something. I already checked out Dinosaur Detective Agency, and it seems like a very stupid platforming game. Donk. Didn't we talk about Donk last time? That it's some kind of samurai duck, right? I think I remember that we talked about this before. Doofus. Oh, seems to be a platforming game. Dr. Doom's Revenge, 1-disc version. Apparently. Amazing Spider-Man and Captain America in Dr. Doom's Revenge. I think this is a beat-em-up game. As far as I remember. That sounds like what you expected. Yep. Should I try this one out? Might be fun, because I am a big Spider-Man fan. I think I'm gonna try this one out. Let's see what kind of a beat-em-up game this Amazing Spider-Man and Captain America in Dr. Doom's Revenge is. I will not wait, mercenary. I have already started the game. Select language. English, please. Paragon Software, Marvel Comics present Amazing Spider-Man. Beginner. You are given 100 webs for Spider-Man to use. A line above Spidey's health bar displays the amount of webs you have left. Remember, you only have 100 webs, so use them sparingly. Do you wish to see the panels? I guess so. Spider-Man, Captain America, Dr. Copyright. Paragon Software presents very laggy gameplay. I'm not playing, just the shiggity shwack. It certainly seemed like it was going to be a graphic adventure with the start like that. But usually these games are beat-em-up games. Can I now get into the goddamn game? Cap arrives at Dr. Doom's castle. A robot guards the entrance. Ah! Apparently. Okay. Captain America versus Robot. This is playing way too fast. These controls are fucking awful. These are awful controls. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. For fuck's sake. Did they release Batman the Caped Crusader on the Amiga? I think so. New York City after the superheroes' failure. Kaboom. Okay. Well, I can say that that worked way too fast. It's another one of these problems that it has to be on the A500 to actually play this game. And also, why did you say wait, mercenary, earlier? For a second there, you had hopes that this would work like that one comic book game on the Jenny. Action Comics? Your mistake. You remember a very, very poor set of superhero text graphic adventures on the C64 called Quest Probes. They were rather awful. Yeah, they are. You thought I was about to wind up playing ports of those. Huh. Yeah, Comics Zone. Yeah, that's the one. Not Action Comics, but Comics Zone. That's the comic book game on the Genesis. Well, that certainly was extremely stupid. Anybody want some dragon games? Certainly is a lot of them out there. Dragon Breed. I have played this on the C64, I think. Dragon Fighter. Dragon Flight. Are these all gonna be... that seems like an adventure game. Or Ultimate style. Dreamwave needs a playthrough someday. Maybe. We'll see. Dragon Strike, Kryn. So I know what that is based on. Didn't I play this game? I think so. Dragon Tiles 2, the tournament. Oh, Dragon Tiles. Mahjong. I like myself some Mahjong. Maybe the talking PC version. Hey, are you just trying to take out my livelihood? I do the voice talking here. I do the voice acting. The voice talking and the voice acting. Yes. They're a different thing. Good old Dragon Slayer. Is this exactly like the arcade version? If so, not gonna play. No preview for Dragonscape? How about Dragonstone? Oh, that seems like a bit of an action game of some kind. Ah, Drachen! Everybody knows Drachen. Okay, played the non-talking version, but the PC graphics are better. I played Dracula last time. It's a very stupid platforming game, Goblin. Oh, this is actually the Bram Stoker Dracula. I was thinking it was some other Dracula that I played last time. But this is the Bram Stoker Dracula game. This is awful. This game is just super crap. I think this was also on the Sega CD with the movie. It always showed cutscenes from the movie itself in really crappy quality. It definitely is, because that is Keanu Reeves' character right there. You think they are making a remake of that Dragon Slayer? At least they're trying to make a movie out of Dragon Slayer. At least there was a Kickstarter, I think 2 years ago, that they tried to make a Dragon Slayer movie. Don Bluth himself helming the project. But I don't know if it worked out. At least I've never heard of any more news that if they're making the movie or not. Should I try Dragon Slayer? Just for fun? Just to check it out? Is there a Space Ace game? Well, if there's Dragon Slayer, there's gotta be Space Ace. Well, there's Space Ace 2. Borf's Revenge. Ah, there's Space Ace. Right there. So the answer is yes, Gabriel. There is Space Ace 1 and 2. Now, where is Dragon Slayer? Dragon's Lair, not Dragon Slayer. Let's see how badly I will do. If this is exactly like the arcade game, it certainly looks like the arcade game. It's all about reactions and choosing the right path. You never know. A Randy Linden production of a Don Bluth game. Fancy. Very, very fancy. Dragon's Lair. Wow, they really fucked up with the color there. Time to memorize your choices. Yeah, this is the ultimate quarter eater game. You just put like $500 in there and hope to play the game through. Compression, compression, compression. Digitizing, digitizing, digitizing. Audio and video. We're always looking for other talented programmers, artists, and musicians. Everybody, let's go to Canada. Become video game developers of the past. Toronto, Canada. Well, if it's Toronto, Canada, then let's not go there. Dragon Slayer and Blues Color Group Limited. Score 0. Lives 3. Hey, I made it through. Woo! I thought I would die there. Oh, that wasn't even me playing. I thought I was playing. I think there is music there. No! Now I know that I'm playing. I'm dead already. I scored 200 points though. Dirk the Daring! So what am I doing there wrong? You can hear that dink dink sound. That's me doing the command. I don't get it. Your quest has ended. Yeah. Too bad it doesn't show the death animation and the resurrection. Those were always the most fun. Seeing him come back into life from a skeleton. I'm gonna give this another try. I need to get through the gate. Just like on the NES version. Okay, so it's not fire button, it's not up, so... Down? Doesn't make any sense if it would be down. There we go. Yay, I made it through! I just timed it wrong when I put in the input. I didn't want to drink it. I certainly didn't want to drink it. On the NES, most gamers never made it past the gate. I never did. And yes, I have played the NES version. How am I out? Same sequence as before. Well, okay, so that was the Dragon Slayer. Hey there, Candy. You hate these QuickTime event Laserdisc games. Yeah, the NES version is a completely different game. Yep. So somehow I went inside through the front gate, and after the first room I came outside again to do the same thing over again, but from a different angle. What? That doesn't make any sense that it is it's mirrored. Weird. Well, yeah, Candy, you came kinda late to the live stream. Usually this is the point when I start ending the stream. But Candy, since you are here, you may choose the last letter that we go for to choose the game. So I'll let you do that, Candy. Give me a letter. Hopefully you give me something very different. Yes, Z is totally different. So let's see, we got zombie, we got Z out. Let's see. Played. 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 Many, many times. Played. Not played. Yes. No, 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 no. Yes. Yeah, I will play this game at some point. Zool. Never played Zool 2. Zoom! At some point I will play Zool as well. There's so many games on the Amiga that I still have to play. Either on live streams or do Let's Play videos. Have to think about it. Zoom! Oh, actually, I saw this played at some point on a live stream. Looked like a very weird game. It's like... what should I compare it to? If you know Juice on the C64 or Flip Flop. Or any game where you need to hop on a Q-Bird. Like Q-Bird, but a really weird gameplay with zoom. But it's like... You have to change the color of these panels. But the way you do it is not by jumping on them. If you see these yellow lines, that's your line. You have to cover the whole surrounding of the square to turn it into a different color. And you have to do it to all of these panels to progress to the next level. That's what I saw on the live stream. And Z-Wolf seems to be a 3D shooting game? Like Airwolf, except Z-Wolf. You remember a game like that on the C64, Gritter or something? I don't remember seeing that kind of a game on the C64, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is one. I mean, those grid kind of games are easy to make. Should I try Z-Wolf then? Seems interesting. It's always fascinating to see 3D games on the Amiga. That's Airwolf. So. What do you say, Candy? Should I try it or should I try something else? I mean, you came in here late, so it's, you're now the star, so to speak. You're interested in seeing what the Z-Wolf 2 is. Z-Wolf is a knockoff of another game you can't remember, but it never had a sequel. Okay, I'll give the sequel a try then. Sure, let's make a Star Wolf. Unless we can't let you do that. Apparently Mercenary is now just making a joke that only he understands. Because I don't get the joke in that. Wonder if it's anything like that Strike series on the Genesis. It could be. I do like Desert Strike. I've played that game many times. Even played it at one point. I did play Desert Strike through on live streams, which was fun. There you go. There's a Z-Wolf 2, Wild Justice. Don't remember hearing the words "can't let you do that" Star Fox from Star Fox 64. Never played it. That's why your joke failed, because probably nobody has played Star Fox 64. It's Blue Thunder. It certainly looks like Blue Thunder. Ah. Binary Asylum Productions, apparently. Level design, Z-Wolf 2, 1995. Kind of late to the Amiga game there. Can I choose controls? Joystick? Alright. Stand by for briefing. The information that follows is top secret. Do not discuss it on uncoded communications channels. Enemy forces are sweeping through the Dolomites and are about to overrun our remote vehicle test site. Stop them. Dolomites. Is Ruby Ray Moore gonna be here? Doing his human tornado thing? I doubt anybody's gonna get that reference. Okay. Whoop. Okay, controls are extremely fluent. So far. And apparently it goes where I point. So, what direction should I go? Where do I need to go? I am. This is going to be tough. Yay, I destroyed the tree! Woohoo! Boom! Ah! No! Ah! Ooh! Ah! Damn it.
Ugh.
Stop shooting at me.
Ugh.
Yeah, take that tree. No, that's one of ours. I think. Woo! I know I have an ammo limit, but I don't care. Gotcha. Almost have you. Oh, it did blow up. Boom. Enemy AFB is destroyed. Woo! APC is destroyed. Ah. Fire control rating 9.5%. We have stuff to blow up. We can't worry about frivolous things like ammo limits. Desert Strike says hi. So you guess that makes us even, Spider. You didn't get my joke and I didn't get yours, possibly. Maybe alright, I'll take the loss. Yeah, you better. You better. Previous total. Earnings. Yeah, I got money. Fine Combat record has earned you a higher security rating password, and you may use this in subsequent tours of duty. Ecliptico's 3rd Airborne are trying to seize Libya's oil. We must halt their advance and some stuff. English, it's a language. After all. I see that red dot. And I must destroy it! Oh. I'm out of ammo. So where do I buy more ammo? Anybody know if I can buy some more ammo? Well, I'd say that's a friendly area. Can I land here? Intelligence reports locate men here. So they have prisoners that I can free. Okay. But can I somehow buy more? At least I know how to change those, but... If this is anything like Desert Strike, you could blow up buildings from ammo and fuel, yeah. Or just to find the fuel and ammo on the field and pick them up. Control system to mouse. Oh, I can use the mouse now. Woohoo! Woohoo! This control is horrible. Took a nosedive immediately. Hey there, Cirque. Finally got Sleepy Stump badge from Raoul's shop. I guess that's how you acquire it, not in a Forever Forest. Probably was. So any pickups anywhere? Or like fuel? If this is like, if there is anything like Desert Strike in this, there should be some pickups. That's an obelisk. That's a pyramid. I don't remember any pyramids being in Libya. Oh, I'm really going low. Whee. It's a cool game, though. Very cool. I like it. It would be really nice to know how you can get more ammo. Oh no! Ow, ow, No shooty. I just fly. You know shooty, I know crashy, I'd fly by. H raises and lowers the winch. Apparently it does. We hear the sound effect, but there is no winch to be seen. Ow. Ah, the map actually goes around. Huh. That's pretty cool. G raises and lowers the landing gear. Ah, so we can land. You looked it up out of curiosity. Guess there are some pyramid-like structures in ancient ruins areas. Hmm. Fill her up, please. Oh. Ah, you finally got it. Good. Oh, wait. What? How do I wanted that ammo. Shit. Get back here. Never trust the game facts, Jump, if you want to go find information about old games. Game facts don't have lots of information about old games like this. So how do I buy these then? Ah, there we go. Free of charge. 150 bucks each. I don't know how much money I have. At least I have some freaking ammo. Got it. Woo! We're good to go. I've got ammo. Yes, I did see your whisper. And please don't force me to play games. If I want to play a Zelda game, I will play a Zelda game, but don't force me. Don't force things on people. It's not a very nice behavior, you know. If I want to play, like I said, if I want to play a Zelda game, I will play a Zelda game. But I'm not that much into Nintendo games in general. This is called Z-Wolf 2 Wild Justice. Pretty cool chopper game. Boom. Come hither. I am here to rescue you. I think. Yeah, we rescued somebody. I know it's just a suggestion, but you keep telling me to play Zelda. That's not the... It becomes less of a suggestion and more of a demand if you keep saying it all the time. So there's a difference, you know. I'm just saying. Just don't make me go all Rambo on you. Just don't push it. Don't push it, or I'll give you a war that you won't believe. Or whatever he says in the first blood. Ah! Going way too low. Woo! I think I need to land on this side if I want to save these prisoners. Look at it waddle. Yay. Woo! That was a lot of money. Oh yeah. Now let's get this. Let's go destroy the rest of the enemy, shall we? Hey there, Namcos. Woo woo. Flying all over the place. Prisoners, locate men there. Already done. Yeah, this is Z-Wolf 2, the sequel. Up. Don't worry, Cirque, even if you weren't there, we still figured things out. Oh. Any more people to rescue? Yes. Over here, numbnuts. Good boy. Well, the way to use the rockets is just to shoot, is to choose them and then shoot. Woohoo! Boom. Get in. Got them all. Up, actually. North. North. Maybe you should have had me play the first one because you thought it was a straight up ripoff of Wire, so now you think it's probably like this. It probably is like this, but I'm enjoying this game already. Get to the chopper! Somebody had to say it. Yep, true. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Get out of the chopper! We're in the money. Ooh, and returning those prisoners actually fixed my armor. Nice! If it doesn't bleed, we still try to kill it anyway. Yep. Now, where was that other oil well? I'm gonna see if I can destroy it and get more points. Damn, you're shooting so much. Kaboom! Well, apparently there was nothing there, so oops. Long toast Sally, she's so sweet. She's got everything that Uncle John needs. Gonna have me some fun. Gonna have me some fun. Gonna have me some fun. Woohoo! Yeah! I like this game. This is a lot of fun. Fire control rating 30.7%. Yay! At least it wasn't 9% this time. Let's see, what have you guys been talking here? I wasn't paying attention to the chat much at all. This is right. I'm just reading text here. Just trying to see what you guys been talking about. Missiles, maybe you should play the first one, get to the chopper, and all that. Half of your area of operation is now a crater, but oh well, you have accomplished the main goal, so we'll give it a pass. $170,000. That's a lot of money. Wolfram. Gotta remember that. And I think I'm gonna leave this here. Certainly a good point to end the live stream too. I'm just gonna make a save state for myself. Might continue this game on my own. Seems to be a lot of fun. So why not? Mission 3, Rip Riggin' Panic. Oh, that's for later. Oh, that was a fun stream. Spider can now get the strongest missile. The world should be in fear. Yes! Especially the enemy. Well, that's that, then. Man, I look so weird in the webcam. Bye, everyone. And remember, only sail from Glasgow to India if the frame rate greatly exceeds 30 frames per minute. Oh. What system was this for? Amiga. Commodore Amiga. I mean, 25 cheers to help pay for the world's repair expenses. Thanks. But it says on the title of the stream already that I'm playing random Amiga games. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. That helicopter game looks great. At least I had fun with that game. I might try the first game as well, just to see how different it is. But tune in tomorrow, because I will start an adventure game tomorrow. And it will be a game that I will play in the honor of the passing of a great author recently. And this game is based on one of his stories. And it's going to be hell to get through. Not sure how I'm going to play it, as I'm going to try to get the good ending of the game. Hopefully. Might have to use a walkthrough. But that's for tomorrow. For my decision. But until then, you guys take care of yourselves. And remember, don't wear your thumbs. I'll let you find out tomorrow. But until then. Bye. Yep, you'll find out tomorrow what game it will be. So, that's that then. I forgot to choose the freaking song. That'll do.